riding around squeaking out there in Death Valley. Hamster wheel. Riding around talking shit every day in his hamster wheel. Charleston white wannabe. I don't know why this guy has so much hate towards Asians and shit. The reason why I made this video today is because I heard this guy yesterday telling the youngins to go throw rocks at the Asian businesses. And I was thinking, so that's how this guy came into my life. This hating, trolling ass. You know, you gotta watch these people out here on YouTube who link up with a bunch of people just so they could come and hate on you. You know, and I realize that shit. Mentions he linked up with, or he's cool with Ivy, Napoleon, SFA, Bob Type, Mac Deuce, but I see none of them fuck with him, and no one even knows nothing about this guy. Yet he's claiming that he's their homie and that's their man. Like, and this guy, I don't know, he's talking shit. Not only does he talk shit about me, but he talks shit about these guys who he claims to be homies with. You know what I mean? He make whole videos talking about these guys, but then claims to be his homies just so he can come and hate on me or some. Like, this guy has so much hate. Like, this is like a true definition of a troll. Like I said, I think he just hated Asians because he singled me out out of everybody. Like, I never heard of this guy, don't know nothing about this guy, but for some reason he singled me out. He linked up with other people. Like, I don't know if someone sent him, maybe someone sent him from somewhere to pin, or he's a gopher, or he's playing puppet or something. I don't know who sent this guy, because I know he don't know IV and all them, because he talks shit about them every day, and IV and all them claim to not know this guy. So this guy perpetrating all kinds of shit just so he can step in the mix and come at me is what I'm starting to see. Like I said, I never heard of this guy, don't know who this guy is, never seen him in none of the panels that I used to be in, nothing. And for some reason this guy, like I said, I think he's just an Asian hater. He's up here talking about, you know, it's okay to rob the Asian spots, telling the youngsters to go throw rocks at the Asian businesses, telling the youngins, you know, why don't you let these people come in your neighborhoods and all this BS. Like, I think this guy's got a lot of hate. I don't know if the jail, sometimes I'm thinking this guy wants to go back to jail. Like, the way this guy talks and carries himself, talking about wanting to meet up with me and shit like that. Fuck, I'm gonna meet up with someone I never heard of and don't know nothing about, just telling me to meet up. Like, obviously this guy's been studying me, and someone sent him or something. He's been wanting to meet up with me and shit, trying to defame my character and everything like that. Like I said, never heard of this guy. This guy don't know nothing about me. rolling around out there in Las Vegas, Death Valley or somewhere, damn hamster wheel, squeaking every day, talking shit about everybody. Like I said, I think this guy wants to go back to jail. He loves that shit. He loves spreading for the fucking... That's the thing about me. I never want to go back to jail and shit, because that's one thing I never want no man telling me to spread him and all that shit. And this motherfucker must like that shit, because this guy like wants to go back there and shit. I could just see it in him and shit, you know. First he's talking about how he wanted to take his life back in the days and shit, and now he's talking about how jail is the best time of his life. Like, you don't want to be fucking with someone like that, you know what I mean? You know these motherfuckers got a mental disorder and shit. And they out here in life, hating life. They hate life and shit. They just talk about when they were young, because the life they have now, they just hate it. They hate everybody who's driving around and doing things and having a life and having things, and they just talk shit about everybody. Cause they ain't got nothing. Like, I don't understand where all the hate comes from. It's crazy how these people are. They get up on YouTube and I guess they want to make a name for themselves and want to act like they're top dog or act like they're somebody and shit. So it's easy. They go and they pick on the Asian dude. Like, I ain't tripping like that. I ain't trying to act like no victim or with any of that Asian BS stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't play that. But it just happens to be a coincidence that this dude picked the Asian dude out of the whole mix. Like I said, I never heard this dude. And this dude's coming at me, telling me about places where I go and shit like that. And it's just crazy how these trolls, how their minds are controlled by someone else or something. Like I said, someone must have sent us full. You know, how can you be a grown man like damn near 50 and be hating on me, telling me to meet up and all this shit, calling me out and calling me names and all kinds of shit? Like I said, I know he just hates Asians and shit, because he's always talking about the Chinese, and that's one thing. I ain't even Chinese. This guy's always saying Chinese this, Chinese that, and, you know, F the Chinese people. And like, this guy's got, like I said, he's got some issues. He's got that old school hate, and he's trying to spread that shit to the youngins and shit. That Charleston White bitch ass shit, you know what I'm saying? That's why I think this guy is a bitch ass out here. Like, ain't no partner and shit. He's out there bitch talking like a hater and shit, wanting to meet up and shit. The fuck wants to meet up with a dude that is fucking suicidal and wants to go back to jail and shit, you know what I'm saying? Fucking came into my life just because you want to troll me and hate on me and try to get me to crash and shit, but I ain't the one and shit. Like, I don't know what it is and shit. Now I'm starting to think maybe you linked up with the damn police or feds or some shit, and you got some other issues that you're doing and shit. You sound like there's something deep going on. Like I said, I think you're working for the guy. It's just what I see. The way you be talking and all this shit, trying to spread all that hate and BS. And you wonder why no one comes and watches your shit. Just look at the way you talk. You talk like a fool. Talk shit every day about people you don't know. Talk shit about the youngins every day. Up here like you're somebody and shit. But obviously you're nobody, because you ain't got no life out here in the real world. Like, you want people to think you're this and that, but you're just hating on everybody. You sound like a big ass hater and shit, like a troll stuck in a cave, you know what I'm saying? And I know you hate life. You ride around the hamster wheel every day, and then you go back to your fucking home, because you're a true homeboy, like a true guy that, like, you got that fucking cell mentality and shit. You don't even live life. You don't even go out and experience nature or nothing like that. So you're up here just talking shit about one way, and everybody, all the youngins and everybody out here that are just living life and shit, because you want everybody to be, you know, stuck in a cell, or their mind stuck in a cell like how yours is and shit, and never grow up and never mature. Like if you still 50 out here trying to go back to jail and all that shit, man, you got some big ass issues and shit, and they need to keep you type of monsters like in a little corral somewhere and shit. You know what I'm saying? You ain't no different from them people out there that do them crimes with kids and all that shit. You guys just don't learn. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I think that jail done turn you whack or something. I don't see you with no female or nothing. You out here perpetrating life and wanting to be somebody, wanting to be an OG, and wanting to be this and that, but you just sound like a big ass hater and a troll. And why you found my channel to come fucking hate on, I don't know and shit, because I ain't the one. Like I said, you don't know nothing about me. You always come up here talking about, oh, people are here trying to talk shit about everybody they don't know. Man, you're the one. You're the prime example of all that shit that you talk about. You're that person. I think you go into your mind and you know all the shit that you think about, and you portray that shit on everybody out here in the world and shit. But it's just your way of thinking, because you're just a big ass hater and shit that just hates life and shit. And you've been saying that shit. You hate everything around you. You hate everybody who comes through on your channel. You hate Asians and shit. That bitch ass Charleston White wannabe shit. Like someone like you, just what's the point and shit, you know what I'm saying? I just had to get this video out there and shit, cause man, I don't need some fucking hating ass troll speaking on me and shit, who got his mind all fucked up, you know what I'm saying? So I gotta set the record straight once in a while and shit. And you gotta stop lying and act like Ivy and all them are your homies. They don't know you. They don't know nothing about you. They ain't your homie. They keep asking you where you from and all this shit. They don't know nothing about you. Trying to act like you roll with them and all this shit. Man, you making living an imaginary character out here in the YouTube world and shit. You may have fucking acted like you was OG in the streets where you come from, wherever, before you moved to Vegas. But now you just like a YouTube hater and shit, you know what I'm saying? We all can see it. You mad at life. You don't go nowhere. You don't go to no resorts. You don't go out and you don't do nothing. You don't ride a horse. You know what I'm saying? I don't see you do nothing out here in the world. You just ride around that damn hamster wheel squeaking every day. And that's what's funny, man, about you clowns out here and shit. Nobodies and shit. Big bully motherfuckers and shit. Wannabes and shit. You know what I mean? You guys just never learn and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy. Just had to make a little video to get the shit straight, man, about these hating ass bullies out here trolling me and talking shit just because I'm Asian and shit. I know that's what it is. But like I said, I ain't playing no victim shit. This ain't an Asian thing. It's just about the guy who's coming at me with that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't play that Charleston White shit. So you need to find someone else to go head on and shit. And check your shit and quit trying to perpetrate and lie when you know you're out here just talking about yourself and shit. So everyone have a good one. Peace out.